By the way, can somebody do a quick quant run on how much of the vlog has been in the car?
I was down on my luck looking at the top. I was on meds, they wanted me to fly. My own friends and family telling me to stop. Going insane, seeing every doctor. I've been drinking too much, thinking too much. Everybody told me I was dreaming too much. Remember when music ain't even bring me $2? Life is a battle, I'm about to suit up. Doctors told me I should take my pills.
LA tonight.
You're going up? You're going up?
Going up. Gotta talk to Z-Rock real quick.
All right.
I'll see you, man. Take care. Just got off a great call. One of the Sharks. Just living the dream. I want to start doing this more often in the vlog, which is addressing opportunities for a little bit of a rant or a thought or 3 cents, better than 2, around the emails that I read. You know, on these long flights, I read a lot of your emails. I can't respond to all of them, getting thousands a week at this point, but I read them and I gather thoughts and I try to get back to some of you, and some of you get the emojis and the hearts and the thanks and the XOs, and I send them to some people on my team, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, theme of this flight, people are asking for help because they're stuck. So many of you are stuck because you're not happy with what you're doing. And something emerged to me, and let's do a cool edit here, D-Rock, let's put the words right here. It's either patience or it's action. Like indecisiveness, sitting on it, not doing anything about it, is just not an option. Like you can't fix being fucking upset if you just sit there, complain and ponder all day in your desk or in class or in your room because mom or the teacher or the boss isn't doing the right thing. The answer to literally 190 emails that I just got is one of 2 things. Either you wait and you're patient about it and you just hold your breath, eat shit, and come out the other side and eventually do something about it, or you quit, or you tell them to go fuck themselves, or you do something about it. You start tonight. You don't watch TV, you don't hang out, you don't sit in your room and ponder, you don't watch 9 million different motivational videos, you just do. The answer to the question, my friends, is patience or action.
I mean, there's only 2 people I ever followed or watched through this process. It was you and Casey Neistat, because I'm all about, we have the same type of thing. It's like inspire, motivate, grind, hustle. That's all. So,
2 peas in a pod.
Exactly. So just to meet you, and that's good
I'm flattered,
enough for
man.
me.
I'm flattered.
It's a collab, you know, to be on the vlog and then you be on my
100%.
vlog.
I love that stuff.
So that's it. I mean, I was talking to Tyler and D-Rock, and they're like, yeah, you got 5-10 minutes, and I was like, oh, we
cool.
got in the car. I was like, dude, I'll see you. That's all I need.
Give me both cameras, D-Rock.
Yeah.
I've never done a double camera. Double camera. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Casey, it's me. Hey, real quick. We're gonna meet this man. This is a special kid. This dude's doing it right. I just asked him, I really wanted to do something for him. He's like, just one thing, Casey. So listen, I know I'm putting you out like that, but I'm calling you out, Casey. I'll text you in a little bit. Let's make it happen.
Casey.
You gonna come to New York?
I'm down. I'm down to come to New York.
Casey, I love you. But what I think matters most, I think where, you know, this is good advice for both channels, like, you can't over manipulate just for the success of the metrics. Like once you let the math take over the art, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like the soul has to come first. You have to be thoughtful.
Exactly.
You can't just throw it up there and be like, But if it ever trumps the soul, you lose.
Well, I mean, that's the thing I've always been telling my viewers and people, is that you have to be 100% passionate with what you do, because there's nights where you don't sleep, where you go crazy, and the only thing that keeps you going is your love for it, because it's the same thing.
I believe it the most, man. But I believe in it because I got lucky. I hated school so much that I know the reverse. I know what it feels like. I'm so special with hard work and passion now. Yeah. I was super not special when it wasn't the right zone, and I just genuinely think there's millions of people sitting and watching this right now that are all-time special. Painters, cooks, teachers, recording artists, painters, like businessmen and women, or corporate executives who are trying to be entrepreneurs, corporate executives. Like, it's about the matching. I genuinely think that every single person that we think is famous would have not been famous and great if they picked the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I think Beyonce would be the greatest WNBA player of all time.
Yeah.
I just don't think that Michael Jackson would have been an all-time great litigator.
Yeah, I mean,
or an all-time great litigator would have never been a great artist.
Dude.
I'm so glad we met.
Thank
Wil.
you. Thank you so much,
My
man.
pleasure so much. Good luck
Yeah.
with everything, Steve.
Thanks
Such a
for
pleasure.
giving him some time.
100%.
Appreciate it.
Real pleasure. Nice to meet you as well.
You too.
Yeah.
Dude,
Ready to wrap?
take care.
I'm gonna be promoting it 24/7, 365.
Okay.
Like it's gonna be like the Garyvee brand. It's gonna be the new addition to the brand Garyvee. They'll just be in my ethos. I'm gonna right hook, buy my brand, pre-order my. God, you can really smell it.
Smell it, huh?
Fuck.
It's wild now. You can really
That's a real fucking fire.
miles away too.
Just want to send all my love. Sorry, I'm doing the vlog. Just want to send all my love to all my wine friends in California, especially in the Napa, Sonoma Valley. It's like, I mean, we're here. Where are we in Palo Alto? Menlo Park, and just smelling the ashes. Just that whiff right there just made me think of like all my buddies and all those nights I've slept up there. And so just want to wish everybody. I know a lot of winemakers and individuals whose homes are already gone, warehouses. My November wine of the month, Zinfandel for Thanksgiving, was in a warehouse the day before it burned down. So just a lot of love, and if for any reason anybody connected to or former wine friends in that region are watching my vlog right now and I can be a help, Gary at VaynerMedia, please let me know if I can be a help. Hey vlog, just had an interesting meeting with a lot of characters that maybe you've seen before. All have been with me for a bunch of time. 2 out of 3 of them have been my assistants. One's wasn't. Anyway, big Facebook talk about to go down here in Menlo Park. Looking forward to it. Good day so far. Productive. Some Pure Wow meetings. And we're gonna bang out this talk. Meet some potential clients probably. And shoot out to LA. Brian, we're leaving you. Here we go.
You're sitting across from a client,
Yep.
a CEO, a CMO, the whole
Yep.
C-suite,
Yep.
and you're talking about what your philosophy and what
Yep.
your beliefs are. So you go in, and I think we all know you're pretty bold,
Yep.
right? You're very honest. What is the typical reaction you get when you talk to a Fortune 100 company, C-suite?
It runs the gamut of, first of all, it's 100% selfish on their side of it, as it should be. We're all selfish, we're humans. So either they view me as something that can be a benefit to them, as a gateway to a better job, or a learning, or a connection. But when it comes to the merit of like what I'm talking about, I think as a human, as Sally and Rick, after about 2 or 3 hours, I think they agree, or they intuitively agree. I think as executive in a company, they have the politics of the AOR or things of that nature. I mean, we have real life stuff. Like, there's people that looked me dead in the face and said, I'm desperate to do business with you, but my CEO's best friends with Martin Sorrell, and we can't have a non-WPP agency in this building. And I'm like, I understand. Because listen, I get the benefit of somebody wanting to take a selfie with me and VaynerMedia gets the business. I understand how the world works. It's all coming at the detriment of the brands. So what do I think? I think the biggest CEOs in the world trade on when they're retiring and what the stock price is when they retire so that they can liquidate. And that the things that I require or beg people to do takes investment. And when you do investment, your stock price goes down in the short term, and that is not as interesting to do. And I think a lot of people aren't sure if I'm right or not, am I completely full of shit or not? Like, they're disconnected sometimes from, I mean, the directors of marketing are disconnected from the practitionership. The C-suite is like, I think they intuitively know, but I think look, and this is why this is the tone of my conversation, there's nothing I'm saying here that not everybody knows. Just not the conversations we're having, right? And so, but it doesn't make it wrong. And I think that's the thing that I'm passionate about. And by the way, I started VaynerMedia, to buy businesses. Like, I'm spending a 10-year process of learning, but like, I believe so much in the negative of what we're actually doing that I built an entire company and I'm holding my breath for a decade to buy the businesses that are gonna be sold for a penny on the dollar once the carnage comes, which I believe happens over the next 10 to 15 years. Wow. Like, so for me, it's super extreme. You know, like, to me, the reason I want to get the clients that I want is because we do the stuff I believe in. Sour Patch Kids became the fastest growing candy because I got them off TV and went into Instagram and Snapchat 4 years ago where 12 to 15-year-olds lived. It wasn't like, I'm not a genius. You all know that's where they live. Like, anything you want to do for somebody under 30, how can you possibly do the traditional above the line work, right? Or the things that we accept in digital. I'm more worried about traditional digital a lot of times than I am traditional. There's a lot of things we do in digital that is accepted on CPM value that has no practicality, no context. The creative has no context to the platform it's being delivered on, which gives us no chance, right, as true marketers. And so, to me, it's just, you know, I didn't know all this 7 years ago when I started the company. Somewhere around 2 or 3 years ago, I'm like, oh shit, okay, right. Nobody's incentivized to do the right thing for the logo. And so, that's a big opportunity. And that's what happens. That's why IBM lets Microsoft happen. That's why Microsoft lets Google happen. That's just what happens. This is just what happens. And so I think over the next 20 years, the Fortune 500 turns over in an extreme way. And I think that there'll be a book written about the 5 holding companies pulling off one of the great business heists in modern day history, because I think they're extracting the value out of the biggest brands in the world with the advice and strategies that they're giving. And honestly, I think good for them. I don't think that makes them bad. This is capitalism. They're doing what's right for their business. I'm flabbergasted that the clients are letting it happen.
We're gonna go to questions in a minute, but this is too fucking good.
Just 2 now. We keep changing.
Okay.
One thing that has emerged for me when I speak. By the way, can somebody do a quick quant run on how much of the vlog has been in a car? 19.6% of DailyVee, 307 episodes, 8 episodes. I get it, man. Anyway, it was really interesting. Kind of had that rant the other day about selling something you believe in. It's really, I guess, I'm eating my own dog food, right? Like getting high on my own supply, like just absolutely doing that every time on stage. Like just will not waver. Like no matter how comfortable or uncomfortable it is in the short term, being historically correct and saying what I believe is probably what's most resonating with you guys, right? Like at the end of the day, like I feel like there's a very distinct, slight difference between me and the majority of what's out there, which is not being at the mercy of this being my livelihood gives me the ability to, you know, have a one-track mind, which is to bring you guys the most value possible with no expectation in return. That's what's happening on stage, man. Like, just don't care if they become VaynerMedia clients or not, like everybody else who does talks. Just don't give a fuck.
I mean, I know 3.5 years you were like crying, like screaming that that billboard didn't work and commercial didn't work, and you know, and what has made you more, like, why are you so much more confident? I feel like you are.
I'm just getting closer to my time. You know, when I first find something, voice right now, you know, wait till you see how confident I look on voice in DailyVee episode 719. You know? Like
that's
the part,
right? You play in the market and then you wait right.
When I'm early, but not too early, I'm like, okay, here we are, here it is. But I know those early days are like, what?
Yeah.
And
that's what I like about it.
You should have seen
what we're doing with DailyVee with like Patrick, the voice guy.
Dude,
you know,
dude,
you're wow.
Do you understand what the guys? If you understood, God, if you watched DailyVee 2006, 7, 8, you'd shit. You'd fucking shit. No matter what you fucking think of me right now, if you saw the shit coming out of my mouth 11 fucking years ago, that is straight to the fucking point, 100% on. You still think it's fucking futuristic, or you take it for granted because it's the only way and don't even realize 11 years ago people still debated if social media was gonna be a fad. All right, I have to go. I love you. See ya. Bye. Hello, Phil.
Walking out of San Francisco International Airport. I have no business being here whatsoever other than to do another airport meeting with Gary. I bought another refundable ticket to meet him in the airport, spend 15 minutes, make some big moves. Got in there by the skin of my teeth.
Gotta just go out and get it myself. Gripping this mic instead of a gun. I just gotta let the past go. Focus on the music and the love, not the cash flow. I just gotta let the past go. Focus on the music and the love, not the cash flow.
We left Phil at the Facebook meeting. He rushed here to the airport. He's not even supposed to be here. We had our meeting and we accomplished many great things. We'll look back at this film and be like, shit, that's where we made all our money.
Some of our money.
That's it. And Phil's very optimistic for the Jets beating the Patriots this weekend. I am a little less optimistic, but cautiously hopeful. Phil is 100% confident the Jets will win because we have chemistry.
it matters.
Staring at the ceiling, thinking about all the shit I've been through. Couldn't comprehend my own feelings. Felt paralyzed, I couldn't move. I was living in silence. I ain't had no guidance. I was trying hard to fight it on this road reckless, like I ain't had no license. It wasn't me who was driving. I was just a passenger my whole life. Everything that's wrong just make me feel right. Everything that killed me.
41 here in LA. Nice long day. Question of the day. Question of the day is really simple. What I want to hear from you guys on YouTube, very simply, is what's top of mind right now? What's the white space that you're trying to fill? And more importantly, if you're not trying to fill a white space, what did this question make you think of? Answer. I'm gonna read every fucking answer.
I ain't mad because something's over. I just smile because it happened. Who the hell ever thought I would ever really make it with rapping rest?
6.